give another round of applause. We have come to the end of the meeting. Okay, switch it off. Okay, so we have come to the end of the meeting, and this is the section where we get evaluation from our evaluator. So our speaker would like to know how well they have done in their speeches and what are the areas that can be improved further. And they said feedback is the breakfast of champions, and this is where we get the best evaluation from the evaluator. So if you said your presentation was terrible, you are unlikely to feel value, to know how to improve the speech. But if you say, I think your presentation will be better, followed by a few good point of example, then you will know how to improve in your speech. And in Toastmaster, we always give positive and supportive feedback. So without further ado, I would like to invite our first evaluator to evaluate Yong Ching Ching, our first speaker. Please welcome Dr. Ravi.
I was so engrossed with your speech, I started reading back on Ching Ching's speech. A very good evening, Toastmaster evening, Toastmaster evening, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. The first speaker here just now, Yong Ching Ching, right? Overall, I would say, for a person, I think she took a long gap before coming for a speech, a second speech. I admire her courage, her boldness, right? The way she came forward. I know she looked nervous, no doubt, right? She came forward, she was a bit nervous, and at the beginning she lost some words, but then she caught back, right? That was very, very encouraging. And there was a lot of hand movements, hand gestures. So that sort of covered up, and she took on. After some time, at the beginning, I know it's a bit, you were wavering then here, and then slowly she caught, and then she went into the inspiring stage. Ching Ching spoke about the Apple computer, how they transpired. Barack Obama, how he came, he was a black, and how he took on the presidency, and how he inspired. He was saying there's no color, right? There's no black, white. It's very inspiring. Okay? So I would say a lot of issues, very positive. There was very good eye contact. Ching Ching, you were very loud and clear, surprisingly. Remember when you seated, she was saying, I'm so nervous. The moment she came in front, I think, frankly, it was very loud, clear. Her hand gestures and even her eye contacts. Okay, off and on, of course, you were skewed towards one part, but generally, it was very good. Okay, in terms of, I would say, in terms of fear, controlling fear, I think you have taught us a lot to learn. In fact, in my case, I've learned a lot. Since that you can be seated there, you can be a bit anxious, right? But the moment you come in front, you have sort of conquered it. Okay, so this I would say the positive points. Okay, so how can you do it differently next time around? Okay, so this is a very important point. I think it's important that you organize your speech, right? You had a lot of factors, a lot of points, but I think it was scattered. So you can just organize your speech, just the introduction, and then your content, and your conclusion, right? Your conclusion at the end, what you would like to say, right? Because I think we had the audiences too. We had this thing where we couldn't get your conclusion, what you were trying to say, right? Overall, I would say it's a very good improvement, right? Back to you.
Thank you, Dr. Ravi. So, for Ching Ching, maybe what I can suggest to you is, because I realized that when you speak, you tend to go in front of this stage. Because our stage is not so big, so perhaps you can stay behind a bit, because when you stand in front here, you actually blocking the audience on your left and right, so they cannot see your eye contact. So this is my suggestion. And now I would like to invite our second evaluator, which is another doctor, Dr. Alvin, for his evaluation to speaker number 2, Caden. Please welcome Dr. Alvin.
Thank you, Alvin. Clayton, give him a big hand. This project is not easy because you will be tested on things that an English teacher, Malaysian standard English teacher, wouldn't be able to handle it him or herself. But you have done it very well. Your sentences were short, simple, and straightforward. You liked it. You didn't use a lot of jargon. You didn't use complicated and convoluted and what you call that, the concocted kind of sentences. You didn't create your own sentences, but you just spoke like you're talking to a friend. And what I found out is you used a few rhetorical devices which I managed to capture. You use a simile, just like the water of waterfall, right? And you use an anaphora. Anaphora means you use the beginning of you use 3 sentences whereby the beginning of each sentence was the same. Thinking of thinking of thinking of but I can't remember it's I can remember it's the thinking of. So you use an anaphora. You use an alliteration as well. Alliteration is a sentence whereby it comprises a few words that start with the same letter. You use you spoke about stars sparkling across the sky, so S. How to make your presentation even better? I caught you using 2 not very perfect sentences, right? I want my dreams to be success. I want my dreams to be a success. And you use a sentence, you use 3 words back to back. It was fun, fantastic, and wonderful. Perhaps you could change it to it was fun, fantastic, and fabulous, so that we can have an alliteration F. Overall, your voice was clear and the speaker was calm. And this is very, very important. When we use rhetorical devices, when we use language, when we use grammar, it can actually win you a whole country. How many of you can remember what Hillary Clinton's message was? Nobody can remember that. But how many of you can remember that crackpot president, Donald Trump? What was his message?
Make America
great again. Why? Because it was so straightforward, so simple, and it doesn't lack the singularity of a focused message. And that is what we can learn from this project.
Another point of improvement that I would like to suggest you today is, I think you throughout your speech, you just hold your hand. So if you can open up your hand, then it will be much better. You are young and energetic. More power. So next, I would like to invite our 3rd evaluator from San Jose, Ivan Chow, to evaluate.
Thank you. Because this is an advanced speech, and I will go straight to the point because there are many things to be covered. So first of all, I think I like a lot for your speech, Sarah, just because of your speech delivery was very genuine, and then the way how you present it is very passionate and full with emotion. There's just something that's so personal and relate to you because it links back to the books that you have written, and also to some the charity works that you've been involving. So the whole thing itself being delivered in a very genuine way. And I like particularly the strong message that you actually share with us, and you're calling for actions for a good cause. So all in all, me myself, I'm feeling that my feeling has been steered along the way you're delivering the speech. And moreover, you try to enhance this impact by using the PowerPoints as well as playing the music, and very thoughtful that you're sharing with the souvenir with the messages. I think from the orphanage.
Yeah.
Or from yourself.
Myself.
Anyway, if you are not getting any take-home message tonight, at least you have a souvenir to take home already. Yeah, but then come to the area improvements. There are a couple of areas that I may suggest. First thing first, visual aids. No, not visual aids, but I think for the TME. For the speech itself, is a professional speech and then a series, and then this project is about keynote speakers. You're delivering a keynote address. So by right, you should make full use of your TME, your MC. You actually may want to have a discussion with your MC to let him have a proper introduction about you and then setting the scene. Actually, where are we right now? Are we in a special occasion? Who are we? Are we actually being invited for a dinner? And then what role are we playing? And also what kind of occasion and who are you to deliver the speech itself to increase the credibility so that people will be more listening to you even before you step out on the stage. Because whenever you step on the stage, right, people should pay attention to you. You should ace everyone's attention and then deliver an awesome speech. And you know what? If you're not doing it, if you're not able to achieve it, you go back off the stage and do it again so they can ace it. Okay, secondly is a visual aids. I think the visual aids that you've been using, suggestion is, I noticed there are a couple of slides, they may not be necessary because they are just being copied and pasted or just the print screen of the certain articles that you have collected, you have done the research. Instead of presenting them, maybe you would just like to capture the keywords or key message, then only present that slide. Then the number of slides that you're presenting could be reduced. Then you'll be more focused. And also, you may want to be more familiar or familiarizing yourself with the slide so that you do not need to refer back to the PowerPoint, because then when you do so, the eye contact actually has been broken and the bonding that you've done actually is being affected. Last but not least, conclusions. I would suggest that you may want to do testing about the music, etc. up front, because it eventually actually affects the whole flow itself. And again, you may want to make full use of the resources you have in your clubs while you're delivering the souvenir. Maybe you can have your club members to assist you, and then the music being played even before you give the instructions. Then the whole flow itself will be more naturally, and I believe that the effect may be better. So all in all, I think it's a very, very good attempt. Me, myself, also find it very challenging. So, all the best, not only for this environment, but then in your actual keynote address, I believe that you will do even better. All the best. Back to you.